Bibimbap. Bibimbap. What's up everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. I feel like in every single video that I make, I'm always like, it has been quite some time, or it's been a while. Well, and I always have some sort of excuse for it, but I'm here because I really want to be honest with you guys. I want to be open, and I want to tell you the truth as to why I'm always MIA. But before I get ahead of myself, yes, I did go to Hawaii, and if you're not subscribed to my Instagram and you missed out on that trip, wow, I feel sad for you because that was a really cool trip. It was a lifetime to remember experience. And if you haven't noticed, yes, we have some new sparkly bedazzlement. My fiance is actually the one behind this intimidating setup of a camera. So he's the one who mostly does everything and I just stand here and look pretty. What else could you ask for? Anyways, so the honest reason as to why I don't film that much is because I really struggle to find what foods that make me comfortable or that I want to eat. To me, right now, I am struggling with an eating disorder and I really have a bad relationship with food. I feel like social media has given me this very wrong perception, and no matter how many people tell me, it's fake, it's photoshopped, I don't know that and I can't see them photoshopping. So to me, if I don't look like that, I'm very disappointed. So like, it really affects how much I eat, it affects when I eat, it affects what I eat. Food now is like the biggest part of my brain and it's all I think about all day. And what I was doing is I would eat like one time a day and then I would absolutely go bazonkers and literally just eat granola, it would be so bad. It would definitely be binging. I would call it binging, which is hard to address, but it's real. I have it. I'm struggling with it, but I'm getting better. So we do now eat 3 times a day, which I'm really proud of myself because that's progress. What I do now that helps is tracking my food. And that's very controversial because people are like, don't track your calories because then you just get obsessed with what you eat. But for me, the foods that I eat, I know will stay within those calories because I have safe foods, good foods, working on it. But today, I want to show you one of my favorite safe foods, healthy safe foods, I should say. Really hard to pronounce. Bibimbap? Bibimbap. Whatever. We're making that. It's healthy. Takes like maybe 10 minutes and it's something that I eat pretty much every day. So before I regret opening up to you all and cut out this entire part of the video, let's get to chopping and let's get to cooking. What we're gonna be doing is we figured out the settlement of the conversation. It is pronounced bibimbap, bibimbap, okay? It's on the bottle. So I figured it out, but don't make fun of me for mispronouncing it because we are as white as my shirt. So today, it looks complicated, but when it's done, it's like this beautiful puzzle of colors, flavors, textures that just come together and make like this, what looks like a heap of food, but it's just so good. So it looks like a lot, but just trust me and follow along. We will need some cucumbers. We will need 1 large avocado. It's optional, but I like it. Purple onion, that's not optional. Carrot, because we're gonna make our little carrot ribbons. Obviously, you're gonna need your green onions. We're gonna need a little bit of garlic clove. 2 eggs, because if you don't know what bibimbap is, it has a fried egg on top and sesame seeds. Then you'll need some lemon just for the freshness, and it goes really well with the sauce. Last but not least, you need your meat. I'm not gonna slap this today because it's uncovered. So I believe this is 93%, but it's optional to anybody. I'm struggling with food right now, so the healthiest option is the best. I will recommend though, ground bison meat sends bibimbap over the edge, but ground beef will do. So let's get started. Okay, so what we're gonna start with here, peep the beautiful nails. What we're gonna start with here is just 1 large cucumber. We're gonna chop up the whole thing. You don't have to use the whole thing. But peep the new knife set. We finally got one. Chop up your cukes. Saves, whoa. Oh wait, that would have, whoa. Hold on a minute, let's make it fancy. And if you're wondering why half the cucumber is missing, it's because I realized halfway through that I wanted to do this. We're just gonna use this many. Trust me, you don't need that many cukes. Now we're gonna do something kind of cool with them that a good friend of mine taught me actually. So let me chop up the rest. Chop up a little lemon, roll it up for the juices. So we're basically just gonna marinate these cucumbers while everything else cooks, and they will almost be like a staple, if you will. They will be so fresh and tangy, I can't explain it. So about 1/4 of a lemon juice, doesn't matter if the seeds are in there because cucumbers have seeds. Want a little bit of sugar, I would say maybe like a teaspoon. So the sugar will bring out a sweetness in the cucumbers, and then a little sprinkle of salt. Kind of help. There we go. It's time to learn how to chop an onion, my friends. I feel like I am experienced enough to show you how to do it. So, who cares if I use the same knife, lemon juice, onion juice, they're all gonna go together anyway at some point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut my onion in half, but you leave the root on there. Trust me, this is literally the way to do it. Cut off the tip, not the root, but the tip. So the root is still attached, right? The tip is removed. So now what I'm gonna do is just remove the hard skin. Then, once you have your outside layer of skin taken off, as you can see, there is little lines in the onion. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your knife and literally just cut along those lines. But not all the way back to the root. Like, leave enough space within the root. Then hold your onion together. Just cut on down. Well, that messed up. That was a bad one. Then I have lemon juice inside of the nails that were just filed and groomed, and it is burning so bad. If you are a girl and you know the struggle, comment below, girl. Okay, then you just mince her up, friends. Look at that. Beautifully minced onion. Like in and out. And you have an entire thing of it. Proud of myself. So we put that in this little dish. As my eyes water, I try not to cry. Just emotion. So you have definitely seen this trusty whatever, this trusty thing, this trusty device, garlic peeler. We are just gonna peel 3 cloves for the meat. All we're gonna do, roll, 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 pop it out. Oh, that didn't work. Hey, what happened to being trusty? Okay, do it harder. There it is. Clean garlic. Love that. Love that for me. All right, let's move on to the carrot shribbins. Quickly peel the outside layer of your carrot and just strip the carrot down to its vulnerable state, like society does. It doesn't take long. I do like to have everything chopped and ready to go by the time my meat hits the pan, so that way I'm not kind of focusing on 2 things. It's just the meat, and then we're done, basically. And if you're wondering, I do put it on a bed of rice, but I'm not gonna do the whole rice cooking thing on the show. I don't think anybody needs to see that. So the reason I'm not really explaining like the way that I cut is because I'm not really here to teach you how to cook. I'm not really here to teach you anything. I'm just kind of showing you what I do, and if it also works for you, then 2 thumbs up. But before, like when I first started this channel, I would always say I have everything chopped up and ready to go. But to me, there was just no like I like talking while I cut vegetables, you know? So I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to teach you anything. Like, I'm not trying to be like, this is the way to cut green onions. This is just the way that I learned it and the way that it works for me. So don't be so critical on me, okay? This is like my 7th video. Anyways, let's chop the green onions. It's pretty. Okay. The whole of Bibimbap, screw the flavor. Let's make this look pretty. This is the bowl where presentation matters more than flavor. I'm kidding. Don't take that seriously. Okay, so we have our purple onion and our garlic. We have, my eyes are watering. We have our carrot ribbons. I just put the carrot ribbons on top of the marinating cucumbers. They're gonna get the same flavor anyways, so what does it matter? So the last thing I think I'm gonna chop up is the avocado. I just don't really want it to brown, and with the filming process, it takes longer than real life, so it will brown by the time we get to eating. So I'm not really gonna cook the ground beef. I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory how to caramelize onions, do the garlic, and then cook ground beef till it's brown. I will explain the sauce that I made because you saw me hold this up. I could not pronounce it for the life of me, but this sauce is the staple. And then I'll use a couple of other sauces, but like I said, I'll mention that. But that doesn't go in until the meat is already in the bowl of rice. So next time you see me, the beef will be cooked and the rice will be cooked, and I will just be topping the bowl. I will have to fry an egg, but I'm sure you know how to do that. If you don't, go to Basics with Babish. Anyways, fry the egg, and then I'll decorate the bowl and dig in. This dinner is so easy and it's so healthy, and when I don't feel like eating anything or nothing sounds good, I just whip this up and I eat it. And to me, it's delicious. It's full of flavor, it's crunchy, it's fresh. I'll explain it once it's in my mouth because I can't explain it when it's not. So I'm gonna cook this ground beef, I'm gonna cook the rice, and then I will see you in a sec. Now, it's time to build the bowl. So I'm going to nicely dice up my avocado real quick. Don't follow Cooking with Cassandra for proper ways on how to cut an avocado because I'm still lost on that. So now, Scoopy, actually, I'm just gonna spray a little bit of lemon juice on this just to keep it from browning. Scoop it out. I might have actually done it. I might have done it. I did it. Wait, let me just put it this way so it looks somewhat visually pleasing. Next, now that you're half of an avocado, we're gonna pile on these ribbons of carrots. I feel like every corner of this bowl is kind of something different. So that's kind of what Bibimbap is like. You have an egg, you have an avocado, you have carrots, you have cucumbers, which we shall lay on now, these beautiful strips that we made. Let's make that somewhat peeling. Oh yeah. Keep that egg yolk visible though, that's like the beauty of it all. Second to last, I'm gonna do my green onion. I almost said spring onion. And then, let's do everything but the bagel seasoning. Okay, now it's ready for the taste test. Okay, so, have to do a taste test before this gets cold. Shall we pop the egg yolk? My favorite part. Oh yeah. Ooey gooiness. Let's get some of that egg in there. Get some meat, some avocado. Let's construct the perfect bite. Ooh, we missed a piece of avocado. Okay, here we go. That's a very, It's a very unique combination of flavors, yet it goes so well. Okay, so I do remember that I did forget to mention the sauce that I put on here. It was just low sodium soy sauce, Bibimbap sauce, which we bought from Ralph's, and then hoisin sauce. If you want a little bit of heat or kick, I would say sriracha or gochujang sauce. It's like a Korean chili paste. It is so spicy, but added to this, so amazing. We've got crunchiness, freshness, egg, like meat. It's so perfect for safe food in my book. If you are struggling with an eating disorder, you can reach out to me, but just know that I can't really give you advice because I too am struggling and I am in therapy. But I am here for you just as much as I hope you're here for me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope I feel good enough to put out more and more videos because it's just really hard. It's really hard, guys. But anyways, I'm gonna go cuddle up with Toby and devour this delicious bowl of Bibimbap. I can now pronounce it after 40 minutes of video. I'll see you all in the next one. This is a lot of food. I don't think I'll be able to eat all this.